My name's Rowena and I'm enjoying a beautiful day in Sydney, and you're watching what Michael's doing right now.
Today is Blackmagic's press event at NAB, and I'm watching it right now, waiting for them to announce an updated version of the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera. So they're either going to do that, and I'm going to be very excited, or they're not going to do that, and I'm going to be very sad.
So the free version is going to be available today. It'll have audio on it.
They announced no new cameras. So stupid. Dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb. It's just so stupid, Katelyn.
Yeah, I know.
It's so dumb.
It's okay.
It's just so stupid, Todd. It's so stupid, Marcus. It's so stupid, stream. Are you streaming right now?
Yep.
Hey, look, you're delayed. This is a nice setup you got here.
What's so stupid?
That Blackmagic doesn't have a new pocket cinema camera this year.
I don't really have an opinion.
Okay, so like 3 years ago, before there was Patreon, there was Subbable, and one of my perks was that I had these shout-outs to give out on a monthly basis or something, and there's a backlog of them that never got read out, and we just had our weekly cinema meeting where Kyla reminded me that I still have some of these to do, so if I owe you one, I apologize. Today I'm going to take care of a shout-out ordered by Jonathan Barnett. This perk was purchased at 8:50 p.m. on June 21st, 2015. I haven't gone 2 years yet, so that's good. Jonathan says, "Thank you, Michael, for allowing us to share in your life. If the United States was smaller, I suggest we all have a big meetup. Maybe science can work on making that a reality. Much appreciation to you and this family from Richmond, Virginia." I was just in Washington, D.C., which is right next to Virginia. It looks like we're in for some stormy weather. It's like the rain followed me home from D.C. I just had dinner with Glenn at this restaurant right here, which is called the Iron Grizz, where I guess there's a little farm. It's on the other side of this truck right here that is pulling out soon, but they grow their own vegetables here and then they use them in the restaurant, so that's kind of cool. It's a little bit pricey, but you're paying a premium for the fact that they grow the stuff locally. I had a Caesar salad and it was tasty. Todd just told me that I need to come and see the bathroom. What?
I don't know.
Does Joel need a bucket full of water?
I don't
Is that
know.
why he's doing this?
I don't know. I kind of want to turn it off now.
Hey, what?
I don't. So? This wasn't one of the strangest things I've seen
What?
today.
What? Is Joel in?
Somewhere. Yeah, keep going that way, you'll find her.
There's a trash can in the bathroom filling up with water.
Oh, that's Brother Smith. He must have forgotten.
Yeah,
He's
it's
cleaning the carpet. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, you guys stopped yet?
Yeah, it almost overflowed.
What about that blood? Thank you. You did your good deed
Yeah.
for the day.
Alright, man, we'll see you later.
I mean, I still don't quite understand why. Was he just trying to clean the inside of the trash can? Because just now he was like, I'm gonna dump out the excess. So like, there's more water in there than he wanted in there.
What happened?
Someone put a trash can in the bathroom and then took a giant cardboard tube and placed it over the faucet so that it would run from the faucet to the trash can, and turned on the water to basically use the cardboard tube as a hose to fill up the trash can with water, and then I guess forgot about it because Todd walked in there and it was like this close to overflowing, so he turned it off, and then we went and found Joel, who was like, "Oh, Brother Smith did that."
Who is Brother Smith?
I don't
know.
That was a bizarre thing that just happened. I'm gonna get back to work now.
Bye.
Okay,
What are you doing?
thinking about how we can be more productive. Meetings. We should make sure that meetings aren't a waste of people's time. Our weekly everybody meetings should be as surface level as possible. The point of these would be just to keep everyone up to date about what the company is doing, just so we don't end up in a situation where we launch our new show about time traveling frogs and someone's like, "What? I didn't know we were doing that." Probably the way we've been doing them, we've dedicated kind of a big section to what I'm doing right now stuff, and we could probably move that into a what I'm doing right now meeting, so that while we have everybody there, we're not spending a lot of time on stuff that some people in the meeting don't have a strong interest in. We have our meeting with Michael Morgan usually. Should we think about meeting monthly for what I'm doing right now? And that would be a time to go over stats and stuff from the previous month. So how about we plan to have a monthly powwow with you and me and Kyla, and I guess Abby because she is everywhere. And then like that would be the required team at that, and then it would just be open to if someone was like, yeah, I'll check in on that. But the purpose of this one would be just to look at analytics, to discuss more of like a high level direction for the channel, separate from the like, how is your workflow going conversation. Because I feel like we're gonna get more meaningful insight into data if we're looking at it in a more macro viewpoint, rather than just being like, in this last week, we gained 40 subscribers and lost 45.
Cut to the tech. We have Catatonics, we have Quilty Box, Twitch, Stranger Things, Quick Little Getaway, merch, and website.
You've got social media stuff weekly.
We have a weekly meeting on that. Main channel, Good Conversations.
Probably also sound space.
Yeah.
So using this as a starting place, these are all things that we should have a check-in about on a regular basis. I think most everything in here we can do a check-in per week. With the exception of, I don't think we should meet every week about the direction of what I'm doing right now. That can be a longer thing.
Might as well put Patreon on there as well.
Some of these might just end up being 2-minute check-ins, but we should try to slot these into regular places on the calendar. Hello. It's pretty backlit in here. Okay, hi. What's the date that you're gonna be out here?
Most likely the 22nd, I believe.
Okay, I'm gonna tentatively say that we'll have you in the office on the 24th. The quote that we got back for the studio space that we wanted to build was about $22,000, which is more than double what we were planning to spend. So we went back to our audio consultant guy and he proposed that instead of doing construction, we instead buy what are essentially sound curtains, just like put that on all the surfaces in the room. He thought that that would cost us about $5,000 and do 90% as good of a job as building out the sound space. So Callie Dishman has been a viewer of these videos for a while, and she's moving out to Missoula at the end of May, about the same time that Abby is, to join our team working on audio, which is very exciting because that means I get to do less audio. But anyway, right now, Katelyn, Sari, and I are walking to the mailbox because now we actually have a key to open up our mailbox. Do we have mail?
Wow.
We do have mail.
And a package.
This is maybe my package.
Look at all this crap we got. And it says our names in here. And we got an extra key. Ooh. Oh, so we can each have a key.
Oh, wow.
Here's your key.
Oh, thanks. What'd you get?
A bedspread.
As a part of conducting business, as a business owner, part of what we are putting together is a document that contains the bylaws of Cinema Studios LLC. So Michael Morgan drafted up a 15-page document of bylaws, and I am now going to go through it to check and make sure that it's all stuff we want as bylaws, that we're happy with the wording, and that it is consistent with the vision of the company. So it's fairly important stuff, but it's very dry. Unless otherwise prescribed by statute, special meetings of the shareholders may only be called for any purpose or purposes in the following ways. A, by a majority of the board, or B, by the president of the S Corporation, also known as the president, or C, by the holders of shares entitled to cast in total not less than 15% of the votes on any issue proposed for the meeting, where written requests describing the purpose or purposes for the special meeting are signed, dated, and delivered to a member of the board or other officer of the S Corporation. The process that we went through in the hallway to get to this color, I feel like at the end, I'm like, yes. Here, I'm feeling like I felt when you had started to paint half the hallway that lighter color, and I was like, eh. But my resolve to go through the iterative process is less now. I think I might be thinking that this color would seem good to me if it was also on that wall. I wonder if part of what I'm feeling weird about is that there's this whole kind of earthy gray brick thing next to this uncolored wood with green on it next to the gray. I feel like that might be hindering my ability to evaluate that color in the space.
One thing I could do is start the stripping project now, because it takes about half an hour to strip all that stuff off.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. I bring toilet paper and soda pop.
Oh, my favorite two things.
Essentials.
I bet changing the color of this will greatly influence how that looks.
So do you want me to switch projects and switch over to that?
Sure. So we've got 4 swatches of different colors on the wall now, and I don't feel like I can tell what any of them look like. My eyes hurt from looking at colors. We also need to redo the walls in here because they're terrible, terrible yellow color. I think out of the things that are on the wall, this is my favorite. This is too blue for me. And I think this one will look too much like a dungeon.
And this one will definitely look like a dungeon.
Okay, it is 10:22 p.m. and I just finished going through that bylaws document. There was some very dense language in there, but I think I got through it. Sari, what's the update on your status?
I'm trying to scrape off some paint. I put this liquid on, or gel paint and varnish stripper, and I'm trying to strip the paint.
How does it not take the wood away when you're grinding away with that thing?
I'm not sure. I think what it does is it softens the paint, so some chemical reaction goes between this and like the latex or whatever. This says it has dimethyl adipate, triethyl phosphate in it. I don't know what those do, but some sort of solvent.
2 days left in our Einstein shirt pre-order and only 5 shirts left to go. Head on over to store.cinemastudios.com to get yours now. Woo!